Alright, welcome back everybody. We're going to do a second unboxing today. We're going to find out whether Amazon Glass is worthwhile. Yes, no. We had already done one the other day. It was a yellow pack. I don't remember what I bought here. That's part of retail therapy. Sometimes you order more than you realize. So we're going to find out together whether it's worthwhile or not. My best guess would be it's either going to be a blue pack or maybe a red pack. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at all the glass. And in my next video, I'm going to find a way to make something with all the yellow we had the other day and whatever's in this. I'm hoping it's maybe red to go with the yellow, but if it's blue, we'll still find something we can do. And we're going to open it up. Alright, so one of the things I just wanted to get out of the way real quick that was brought to my attention is that I never introduced myself properly. My name is Rob. I go by Nubs with most people. I have been doing stained glass since about 97, 98. I know that really makes me old, but it is what it is. I did it as a way to reconnect with my mom. I'd been out of my house on my own for a few years, and we started to lose contact. And she had always wanted to do stained glass, and I thought that was a really cool thing. We had a local store that used to do classes at night, so we decided to do it together, and I've been hooked ever since. I've been doing it on and off, for the last, whatever that is, 25, 26, 27 years. I've got things, that one up there, that one's the very first thing that I ever made that we did in the course, which is why it's still here. I got this angel here, that I think that was the first project I did after graduating from the class. Finishing the class. And over the years I've done many things. I'll put something up on screen. Maybe I did a really cool Mickey Mouse lamp for my mom. She's a Disney fanatic. I think that was the project that I'm the most proud of, although I've done a lot of things that I really like little pianos and rocking horses for babies, and just stained glass is so versatile. You can make just panels that sit in your window. You can make things that that can hold jewelry. You can make little boxes like that. You can do just about anything you can think of. You can solder things together and they hold really well, and they can be beautiful. So I recommend stained glass to just about everybody. It's one of those things that it's a great hobby. It's not an overly expensive hobby. It's getting more expensive than it used to be, but with about $300, you can get into this hobby relatively well. You can end up with a grinder and all your tools. If you have a local shop, which is ideal, then you can buy glass from them. Save yourself from ordering these little small packs, because the glass here doesn't provide a lot. But I'm sure we're going to find something that we can make together. And yeah, that's about it. So without further ado, let's get back into it. All right, let's get into this here. I'm going to open up this box and find out, did we get a good buy, a bad buy? Let's see. Well, it's well packaged again. There's no movement in the box. It's hopefully the glass will be intact and looking good. Oh, there you go. It's a red pack. Red glasses are often just stunning. So we'll see what we got here. The one thing that's I found was interesting is red and pink has gone up tremendously in value because they actually use gold in the process. That was explained to me at my local shop as to the different prices. So this glass, very nice. It's got a little bit of a yellow going through it, so it gives it sort of almost a fire look, which I think is very nice. Let's see what this next one is. Quite dirty, surprising. It's just a solid red. It's opaque, you can't really get anything through it, but we'll check that out on the light box here in a minute. Let's see this next one. So this one is very similar to the first one. It's got yellows and reds. Again, it's kind of like a fire glass, so it's quite nice. Next up, this is almost an orange. Very nice, but I'm not sure what we'll do with this. Alright, next up, again, kind of a fire glass. It's a beautiful glass, actually. I'm not sure what we'll do, just like the other ones, but It's always nice to have choices and options when you're building something. Ooh, this one I actually really like. It's got nice striations of the red inside of it, making it very beautiful glass. Out of a fire as well. That's the nice thing about the red and yellows. Is depending on what you're making, you can really make something very beautiful. Ooh, next up you have pink. Just kind of giving me ideas. We might make a fairy or something. Pink glass, like I said, is getting to be quite expensive, so it's nice to see that. None of this glass is expensive glass. This is the type of glass that you used to buy a square foot for about $8. These days you're buying a square foot near, $20, $30, $40, $50 here in Canada. I don't know what it is down in the US, but this is a very unique glass. I'm not sure again what I would do with it, but it's very nice. Alright, so that's all the glass there. We're going to move over to the light box and see how this looks. Alright, so we're back over here. We're at the light box. The 8 glass up here are from the original pack, the yellow we did the other day, and these 8 here are the new ones. So, unfortunately the light doesn't show that well inside of the video, but you'll notice this one here has nice striations in it. It's like as I said earlier, like a fire glass. I think this one is actually more like fire. Really quite nice, this glass. The yellow is very nice. The pink can be really nice. I'm getting all kinds of different ideas as to what I can make. If there's something you'd like to see, put it in the comments. I'll be making something in the next couple of days with all of this glass. Well, I mean, not all the glass, but I'm going to use this glass and try to make something nice and see whether or not, an Amazon pack or packs can, make something beautiful. This represents about $50 Canadian. I'm assuming in the States it's probably quite a lot cheaper, but here in Canada everything's getting expensive. But I think overall I'm very pleased with what I got from Amazon. But let's find out if we can make something with random glass that we didn't really get to choose or pick. We just ended up with whatever they gave us. So let's see. All right, so the big question, was it worth it? Was it not worth it? Can we build something really cool? We're gonna find out in the next video. But if you have something you'd like to see, I know there aren't many of you out there. I think I've got something like 10 viewers. So if there's something you want to see, please leave a comment. Let me know. I will build just about anything I can with the glass that we have here. I mean, I also have a ton of other glass, so I can add some stuff if needed. But I think we can make something pretty cool with all of this glass, and I'll start doing that over the next few days, and hopefully early in the next week we can have a new video out, and we'll do it with the glass, and I'll teach everyone start to finish. How do you do it? How do you set up a pattern? How do you do your cutting? How do you do your grinding, the foiling, and finally with the solders? And we'll finish up a piece, and it'll probably be something small because it's kind of hard to do too big with the glass that we have, but we'll figure something out, and stay tuned. All right, one final note. I just want to say thank you to everyone who's watched my videos and subscribed. I didn't expect to get more than, I was thinking, I'll get tens of views, but I managed to actually get I think about 300 views on the video, which is astonishing to me. So thanks for joining my journey. I'm trying to get back to normal, and one of the things that I really missed was my stained glass over the last few years when I wasn't able to do it. So we come along with the journey, and hopefully we can make some beautiful projects from start to finish and help inspire someone to pick up the hobby. It's a great hobby. It doesn't cost too much. I mean, you can get into this with all your basic tools, a grinder, a soldering iron for here in Canada about $300. In the US probably around $200. The glass is not overly expensive. Buying packs like this is probably not the best way to do it because you just don't know what you're going to get. But like I said in another video, we only have one real store left here in Montreal. They don't have a wide selection because it's very expensive to just hold glass these days. And I think I have more different types of glass. I probably have 100 pieces of glass just sitting over there on the side. So you know what? I'm going to start making some projects. I don't know what yet, but I'm thinking we can make something pretty cool, and we'll get into it in the next video. If there's something you want to see, and a final note there, please leave a comment. Let me know, because I'm just going to pick something out of this glass. But if you see something and you think, wow, that could be really cool, I'm more than happy to give it a try. So yeah, thank you very much.